The ceasefire put in place and brokered by Washington and Moscow after a spike in violence last week. Our regional correspondent in Beirut, Adam Pletz, has more.
Is actually the second extension of this very delicate Aleppo truce, and if you recall, when it first came into place, the Americans said that it would be open-ended. The Damascus government said actually no, it'll only last 48 hours. They then extended it 72 hours. That took us through to last night, and now a further extension of 48 hours. Now that's what the international community at the very least will be looking for. They'd rather see it an open-ended truce. But as you're saying, there have been violations. Just yesterday, a monitor said that there were airstrikes on rebel-held parts of the town, and vice versa, that rebels were shelling government parts of the town. No casualties that we've heard of, it seems, from yesterday. On Sunday, certainly there were 3 people at least killed in the government-held part of town because of rebel shelling. But overall, it's been a lot quieter during the period of this truce, and some relief for the inhabitants of the city. That said, of course, then surrounding Aleppo city itself, in the countryside, in the near vicinity, there's been very heavy fighting, particularly to its south, where around a village called Khan Tuman, which has exchanged hands several times, most recently rebels taking it back just before the weekend, killing a large number of people killed in that fighting, 73 from both sides, we're told by a monitor. Following that, the government are trying to retake this village. And what's also significant there, so there's ongoing fighting, but what's also significant is that 13 Iranian troops were killed there, as well as 6 having been captured, and that gives you an indication of the scale of their involvement. But whilst you've got this very complicated situation with the truce that's trying to be implemented in the city itself, with the fighting in the countryside surrounding it, the US and Russia have reaffirmed their commitment to trying to put back in place a nationwide cessation of hostilities.